What's up, YouTube? Here goes another update to my journey reselling action figures on eBay. So let's get into what sold. And best believe I have 3 items to share this time. It has been a pretty slow week, but things have been picking up. But it's for just little knickknacks, $5 things here and there. So I probably went to the post office 2 times this week and maybe three, but it was all for little knickknacks. I maybe made it 80 bucks so far. But let's get into what sold, and let's talk about the story on this one. So I had this listed on eBay for $13.99. Someone offered me $10.58. I thought about it. I said if I just do a counter, they might not accept it. um how much am I really losing? I probably paid maybe $8.99 for this or $7.99 maybe a year ago. So if anything, I'm losing maybe a buck, but I'm still making what 10, 9, 8, 7, about almost $8 off of this. So I'm almost making my money back. I would take that money so I could have it in my profit and have more money to spend. And I'm not going to say action figures. So I'm still thinking on what to do, what to resell, what kind of things to buy, how can I make money? And it's basically probably buying cheap items. But I noticed with the cheap, not cheap items, but I noticed with the stuff that's used or what's I call, I just have a bunch of stuff listed and nothing's getting looked at or. So I'm kind of skeptical on heading in a direction of selling different things. So if it's different things, I need to just continue to sell what's been selling, and that's like what has been selling for me, like cologne, um, shoes, name brand, anything name brand, and it's I'm getting it dirt cheap. Oh, electronics. I sold a bunch of phones, tapes, anything vintage and old. So I have an idea of what to pick up. It's just I have to go hunting for it. I got to start hitting up flea markets. I got to start hitting up garage sales. I got to start hitting up more savers. And I have way more fun just going to my local Ross because it's not that far. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what I have to do for the content or just even to make this money on eBay. So I'm gonna see how it rolls. I just started my vacation, so I do have a few days. I'm a little disappointed because I noticed I do still have a oil leak in my car, and my oil was gone. So, and it's coming from the same spot. So I had to hit my mechanic up and let him know. So in the next couple of days he'll come back. But it's still like I just spent about almost 600-700 on 2 different issues, and I still haven't even got to my Cadillac converter yet. So to be on my first day of vacation and just to know that my car is still running like crap, it's kind of just a bummer. It's just like depressing. You know what I mean? But let's just get into these other 2 items that sold, so I don't keep y'all. So now we sold Coco, Crash Bandicoot. And I've been so desperate on eBay. So I've been just going through everything, and when it says, "Oh, send the person an offer," it'll help you sell the item. So I've been doing that on every one. I've been sending them an offer, and I've been trying to send offers and having it open for 30 days. And the offers I'm sending is like $2 to it's from 20 to 40% off. And the thing is, I want this stuff to sell. I've been sitting on some of this stuff for a while now, and it's just it has to go. So even if I'm losing a couple bucks, it's okay. I will make it up on an item that I got for really cheap, or the profit will come back. As long as I'm making most of my money back, it's okay because it'll give me money to play with, to not keep making mistakes of buying stuff and basically not making any profit or just busting even. You know what I'm saying? So, or getting stuck with a bunch of stuff that hasn't sold, but we don't know if it's gonna sell. That's the thing. eBay's so weird. It's something from last year listed. I might list 20 items, and out of those 20 items, nothing will sell, but the thing from last year will sell or be seen. So eBay is a real tricky algorithm to navigate. I'm gonna say I don't understand it. I have a lot of and the thing is, I don't do the research. I'm trying to learn by being hands on, because if I don't get hands on, then I will never basically be in the position that I am. The only reason I'm in the position that I am because I made an eBay, I start listing and I start posting and I start going to the post office and I start learning on just by doing it. And at the beginning I was making a lot of mistakes, but now I kind of have a feel of what's going on, and now it's to the point where I want to make an Amazon. I want to go to Facebook Market. I want to list all this stuff there as well because eBay is just not bringing me the clientele that I want, and it all takes time. I made the eBay a year ago, but the thing is, I just wish that I could sell more stuff and make more money, but it seems like people just lowball, 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 and everybody else wants their cut. So it's just a cutthroat kind of game to be in, But check out this other figure I sold. It's something that I picked up from GameStop, and it was a double. And I accidentally opened the other one because I was just going to open this one. So this has only been opened, just the wrapper and that it's still inside the plastic, brand new, and it's a three-piece. So they know exactly what this is. This is not mystery box for them because they know exactly what they're getting. And I sent the offer because someone was watching this. Right when I listed, someone started watching it. So I sent them an offer. It was like, hey, $6. What's up? And they took it. They're going to give me $6 for this brand new. And that's a real good deal because these are actually still going for like $8.99, $9 in retail. So $10. So I guess it's getting shipped to him after tax and all that. They're paying about 14, $15, but at least he knows what it is. It's not a mystery unboxing. It's actually the figure, the sandworm. So they're good to go. But let me cut this video short because I do have to get all this stuff wrapped up, and I do got to take it to the post office today so I could continue getting some good feedback on my fast shipping because I do try to get things to people as quick as possible. I don't like to go on the date. I don't have to send any of this stuff out to Monday or Tuesday. It's Friday today, so I'm going to do it Guess what? Friday. I'm getting it out the way. I'm going to go wait in line. I'm going to go get a receipt. If any of these are going to an apartment, I will message them to let them know with the tracking number that, hey, your stuff is on the way. You know what I mean? Because it's weird with apartments. Sometimes I took an L. But I didn't take an L. Someone didn't get their stuff and was trying to, swindle me. And I don't know if they got it or not, but on my side, it says you did. So I had to resolve the issue, and make sure that it didn't hurt my 100%. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep it good and I don't want to lose anybody's package. So I want to make sure everything's correct. So let me cut this short so I could do everything correct and get to the post office and be the first one in line because I do like to have a receipt and not just leave stuff. But yeah, be sure to go like this video. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go give me a subscribe. And if you want me to subscribe to you, leave me a comment so I can click on your thing and go look at your stuff and I'll go subscribe. You know what I mean? I show the love back. Keep it spooky, peeps.